Today we are going to see an overview of our course project. First, let me introduce the course project. The course project is focused on the makeup of creating a bike share system and the process that are required in this development and implementation plan of a biker share system. And Advocacy Group hired an IS developer company to develop an information system that successfully supports the operation of a bike sharing system. This overview will provide a setup, step by step guide of the system's overview. The organization explaining the structure of the system and its components, the security measures, and of features required for the bike share system, and lastly, the major tasks that would be required to implement the system's facility. Now, let's take a look at the system overview. Smart bikes are a great way answer to many difficulties that are faced by the people of metropolitan cities. The areas which have heavy traffic can be benefited by starting the bike sharing system stations there. Due to these bike sharing stations, air pollution, noise pollution, and heavy traffic can be reduced. The users of these kinds can bring in a lot of health benefits. We were tasked to review business process of the bike sharing systems, such as process for renting, user management, and billing, and describe how the information system will be able to automate them. In this position of the assignment, customers, riders can create an account with a user ID password, either user downloadable app from anywhere or computer or laptop, or choose to use kiosk to either locate available bikes at the stations. They also can use avenues to manage their subscription by opting to subscribe for a pay as you go service, a monthly or annual membership package. Now let's take a look at the system architecture. So, in the IS architecture, we have registered new bicycles, pickup bicycles, in use, available, unusable, repair bicycle, pickup bicycle, fail, repair bicycle, success. And now let's take a look at the system components. The system components would be hardware, software, and database that made up the information system. Hardware would be the bike station, which is utilized by the riders, network equipment, the server, the bike sharing software, and the GPS trackers on the bikes. Software use would include the app, which is made available for download to all customers who have access to mobile device. In case one does not have access, it says the company using the software have been made available and are located at the docking stations. The docking station is equipped with admin software support and stores data on a cloud-based system. The store will be used to track all bike and rider information and activity. Having the functionality allows monitoring of the bike as soon as the rider takes it from the docking station from their rental session. After the rider returns the bike and checks out from their session, a Bluetooth system will transmit a signal that will prompt the locking mechanism to secure the bike at the docking station. The locks are solar powered to whether the bike is at the docking station or being used by a customer. Now, in the flow chart, we have the trip length, trip duration, trip rate, timer, user arrive, bikes, max SOC, service providing, time to return, recharge battery, upgrade parameters, stop. Now, system organization. Users who want to use the service of bikes should do it in the app, and the bikes are located according to the availability. Google Maps are equipped for the convenience of the users so that they can navigate around the city easily. This is a tool to prevent the act of vandalism. The application has all users details, and it is a user friendly system so that it is accessible, easily accessible. Now let's take a look at the billing system. Um, we built the billing schema with Python, and this is where we discussed how the customer will be apparently billed for the length of time they utilize the services and their subscription purchase. We also created data structures that will be used, and the structures are for the registration and billing purposes. The registration portion included customer information, what type of subscription we purchased, a list of all the customers. The billing would include payment information, the transaction, and an overall list of the transactions. performant. We also design tables within the database, which would be tables for the user, the bike, and the ride. When the bike is rented, the rider's information would be kept on the user table, which would be tied to the bike the user. The bike table has information of the bike, such as an ID number, the home number, ID address, availability, etc. etc. Now let's take a look at the security risks. Yes, there are a lot of security risks. So the first one is vandalism. So to stop the vandalism, we have installed an U-block into the bike frame. The highly secure lock is optional and provides riders a way to secure the bike at any standard bike rack. This functionality allows riders the freedom and peace of mind to use the bike service to run errands or make any needed stops throughout the duration of their daytime or rental time. There's a chance of malware attacks such as phishing attacks, GDOS, MITM attacks, wrapping attacks. And this is the end of the video. Thank you.